Let's talk arts and entertainment on WMAY. Now, I always talk about all the different performances going on around town. There are a lot of very talented people in Springfield, and some of those people have gone on to do bigger and better things. I am talking with, and you have heard her before. If you've not heard her on TikTok, you've definitely seen her locally on this stage. Stella Cole. She and Emma are doing Emma Scotson. They have just released 2 songs, music videos out today, and very pleased to have them with me. Stella and Emma, how are you guys?
Hi, Kevin. Hi. Thank you for having us. We're doing great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's good to see you guys. I mean, I haven't seen Stella, I haven't talked to you in a while, and this is my first time meeting you, Emma. So very glad.
So glad we're meeting now. So excited.
Yes, yeah, it's very nice. So the music came out today, but before we get into that, you guys are performing together, and so just tell me how you guys both met and how you have and where you've gone on this musical journey of yours.
Yeah, so our 2 singles came out today, but there has been a lot leading up to that. Emma and I went to Northwestern University together outside of Chicago. We were in the same grade. We even lived together our sophomore year, and we live together now in Manhattan. Emma and I met our freshman year and kind of became really fast friends.
We just started talking outside of a dining hall and after our fall quarter of freshman year, and we were both like, I like you, we should be best friends. And then we just did it and sort of texted and called all the time on winter break and decided to be friends. And then we lived together, and it was so cute. It was so nice.
And then last year during the pandemic, when I sort of blew up on TikTok and started posting a lot of singing videos online that went viral, a bunch of people in the music industry started reaching out to me, asking me if I wrote original songs, and I certainly do not write original songs. I'm not a great songwriter, I'll admit. But Emma, who'd been my best friend for like 4 years, is a brilliant songwriter and had always shown her songs to me. And so I called her and I was like, hi, people are asking me for originals. This might be crazy, but maybe we should do this together. And now here we are.
That's awesome. That is amazing. Wonderful when 2 minds like that come together and you have these brilliant things that come about. And Stella, you've said that you definitely rose on TikTok, singing, doing a lot of singing there. So I think probably we'll just jump right to these new songs that have come out because we've seen you singing some things, of course, but these 2 songs, both of them are released today. The songs are Fine and Invincible. Tell me a bit about those.
Yeah. Well, what's really cool about these songs is Stella started with singing jazz standards and musical theater, and then we got connected with our producer, Dave, through James Taylor, who we love. Dave is just the best. Yeah. And we decided with Dave, we wanted to experiment with new genres and different sounds and see how we can push into those other worlds and, play around with that. And so Fine is a song that I wrote in like 10 minutes at my dining room table, which is very rare for me. It normally takes a couple hours. And normally there's a lot of metaphors, and there's no metaphors in Fine. Sorry, I'm really boom. Okay. And yeah, it's kind of dreamy R&B mixed with pop. It's a little experimental. Everyone that hears it is like, I don't know what this is, but it works. And I don't know why it works, but it does. And then Invincible was the first song I ever wrote for Stella. And I texted her telling her, this is really weird, but I wrote this song about your life. And should I send it to you? And she was like, yeah, send it to me. And I wrote like 30 new songs after that one, but it just stuck. And we decided to have it be a part of our first release. And that's more of a classic Adele kind of pop ballad sound, which is really awesome. And her vocals sound amazing on it.
Yeah.
I guess. Absolutely. Very good. Well, that is all very good and very interesting. And I also do want to touch on, you talked about Dave O'Donnell and James, oh goodness, I'm already blanking on his name, even though it's right in front of me, if I can find it here. James Taylor?
Kevin.
James Taylor. I know.
You forget.
I forget. I'm a forgetful person. But but you working with both of them, tell me how that experience was and how all that, of course, came about as well.
Yeah, so about a year ago now, I remember it was right before New Year's, I think. James Taylor reposted one of my videos on his Instagram. It was a video of me singing. And when it happened, I was living with my parents at the time, and I screamed so loudly that my parents were like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I actually lost my voice for like 2 weeks. I was so excited. I was dancing on top of our kitchen counter. Like, I had never been happier. I sent it to Emma, and she sent me all these pictures back of her like weeping of happiness. She was so excited for me. And this was before we had really written that much together, thought about writing. So this was really early on. So James Taylor, after that, continued to post a couple different videos of me singing on Instagram. He now follows me on Instagram, which is just so surreal because I grew up listening to his songs. I think every like word to every song he's ever put out. I just love him. He was such a touchstone of my childhood and my my sort of musical roots, I think. So anyway, like on the fourth or fifth time that James Taylor reposted me, he tagged a couple of his producers on his last album, and he tagged his record label. And one of those producers he tagged was Dave O'Donnell, who's the producer we're now working with. He's a longtime collaborator of James Taylor's, and we ended up sending Dave, like Emma said, over 30 demos of songs that we made together. And now he's our producer. He's just the best ever. It's like kind of insane how we all click so perfectly artistically, as well as being an incredible musician and creative mind. And he's so imaginative. He's also just like a wonderful person. We've had the most fun spending time with him in the 14-hour days at the studio that we always do. It's been a really amazing learning experience.
That's so great, and that is yeah, that is fun. That is awesome. That is great. And saying about those 14-hour days, you do have a music video out as well as that song, the other song, Invincible, and the video is to Fine. And so both of those, how can people listen to those? Because it's available on all sorts of different platforms. And are there physical releases, or is it just digital for the moment, or where are you guys going with that? Or where can people find it also?
Yeah,
Oh, you, Emma.
They can find it on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music,
Amazon, YouTube Music, Deezer,
bada
Shazam,
bing, bada boom,
YouTube Music, everything. I already said YouTube.
You got this. You got that. You got that.
There's no physical copies for the moment, but we'll see how things go. You can watch the music video for Fine on my YouTube channel, Stella Catherine Cole. If you Google Stella Catherine Cole, our stuff will come up. Just Google the name. You'll find us. We'll come to you.
Very good, very good. Yes, and I was also going to ask, all different. You guys do have a website as well, and then of course there are some links there. But of course, if you want to tell people about your TikTok as well, very popular on there. Your TikTok and your website also as well.
Yeah, my TikTok is Stella Catherine Cole as well, and my Instagram is Stella K Cole, and then I have a website, www.stellacatherinecole.com, but that's mostly my jazz stuff. So you should visit our new website, stellaxemma.com. stellaxemma.com.
You heard that?
It's linked in all my social medias. So
very good. stellaxemma.com. That is the website. And of course, Stella, you can find Stella on TikTok, on YouTube, anywhere, all different places where you can find her music, find the music videos. I guess generally speaking, what's next for you guys? You just I know a lot of work had to go into these songs, so you're just it released today, and very exciting and everything. You guys working on some more songs? I'm sure you are, but just you guys, without giving too much away, what are you guys working on anything at the moment?
So much. You can't tell under our made up faces, but we are exhausted right now. Oh. We both woke up looking exhausted. It's been so much work, obviously preparing for the release, and the music video we produced and directed and made and did a lot of this ourselves. It's we're independent artists, so we've definitely been working hard, and we're going to continue to work hard.
Doesn't stop.
Do you want to go into more detail? I don't know. You say what we're working on.
Well, we're just developing. I don't want to tell them too much, but we're developing that EP. We have, like we've talked about, we wrote over 30 new songs, and I already had a ton of old songs, which we actually haven't picked. We have a few of those sprinkled in that we're workshopping and working on, but we have a couple things that we're super excited about. And in the week leading up to release, we were texting with Dave, our producer, about the new stuff. And I sent him a bunch of new things that I sort of mocked up on GarageBand, and he called us and was like, a lot of this sounds really great. I'm really excited to get back in that studio. And so,
and I have, if you're more into the jazz thing, I have, you gave it away. I was about to say
I forgot. And I was like, how can I forget?
My Christmas album is coming out. It has 5 classic jazzy American standardy holiday songs that I recorded with some local musicians. So that is coming out after Thanksgiving. So be on the lookout for that as well.
Wonderful. All the new music coming out, Christmas music as well. What I've heard and seen is great. Very excited to hear and see everything that you guys are doing. We're definitely going to connect again sometime soon. It was a blast talking with you guys, and best of luck. Break a leg, everything, every positive thing I can say going forward. It was such a great time. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you
so much for having us.
Thank you guys. It's Let's Talk Arts and Entertainment on WMAY.